gonna be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now to the plate, Rick Thomas. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it, and that's out number 1. Here's Tommy La Stella now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, here is Mauricio Dubon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kopech will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Alex Wood A lefty from North Carolina gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dubon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up is Rafael Devers. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in the basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Hey, you know, D-Row, RBIs don't tell the entire story, but this guy's 2nd in the league right now in runs batted in. He's a pretty good offensive player.
Well, I want to write the next chapter to that story, Dan, because if I'm 2nd in RBIs right now, I'm feeling pretty frisky about my season.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to probably show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The set and the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the sinker. The 1-1 home.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 21 homers, and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Wilmer Flores, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Teoscar.
No one on with one down, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now here's the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here it comes. Christian Pache stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Here's Buster Posey now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the AB now. Slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Rick Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael.
Next to hit, Michael Kopech, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. First offering, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. High in the air out to center field. Pache gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next,
stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. is a looping fly ball out to right. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's on the move. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder. Day off good. Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 offering.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
High chopper to third. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pops this one up. Belt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next will be Christian Pache. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
To the plate now, Michael Kopech. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So now to the plate, Buster Posey. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And 2 the count to Posey. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Alex Wood. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alex Wood goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rick Thomas grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he puts it on the ground to second. Marte has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch home. Hit to third. And there's one away. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically, they're left with no hope. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Nick Castellanos now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Popped him up. Posey has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Now into the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Next, it'll be Mauricio Dubon. No hits to this point. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Guerrero is in his tracks now. 2 gone. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. And now the first pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 31 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to, and as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Caleb Berriger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So in now for Chicago, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken
1-1.
close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Next to dig in, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So stepping in is Brandon Belt.
San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
First pitch on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now at the plate is Wilmer Flores. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Donovan Solano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Donovan Solano.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 33 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on.
The 2-0. Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Luis Basabe is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. And now in the box, Michael Kopech. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it
ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Gallo. Sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and one the count now. One out, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. High in the air down the right field line. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the third baseline. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Evan Longoria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hard liner to center field. Hernandez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Rick Thomas. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Marte is there. Makes the catch, and there it is. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left just 1